Okay, after we have created the batches, before that we have created the chart of accounts and the debtors and creditors subsidiary accounts. Before we start with entering our transaction, we need to enter the opening balances, the balances of our accounts from the previous period. Okay, so we have that in our example here. We have these are transactions. Okay, we have the following opening balances, and this balance would refer to the balance of at the end of the previous year, 31st of December 2009. So this will be the opening balance at 1st of January 2010. We have the capital account with the credit balance of 50,000, the profit and loss account with the credit balance of 10,000, and so on. And we also have the balances of the subsidiary accounts. Okay, in UBS, the control accounts, the debtors control accounts, as well as the creditors control accounts, they are not maintained by each transaction, but they are the balances are actually a summation of all the related subsidiary accounts. Okay, so when we enter opening balances, we need to enter the balances for the subsidiary accounts and not the control accounts. Okay, so to enter the opening balances, we need to go back to our software and click General and click Enter Opening Balances. Okay, so now it lists all of the accounts that we have created through the creation of chart of accounts, as well as the debtors and creditors subsidiary accounts. So we can easily enter our balances here. So we have capital 50,000, profit and loss 10,000. So we enter 50,000 for the capital, 10,000 for the profit and loss, and we continue with the rest of the balances. Okay, I have entered the balances of all the other accounts except one account. So because I have not entered the final account, so the total balances of all the accounts do not balance. Okay, it is highlighted here that 13,000 is in excess on the debit side. Okay, so the actual account that I have not keyed in is the Key and Son company, which has credit balance of 13,000. So because of missing the balance of that account, we have an imbalance of our accounts of 13,000 on the debit side. So I enter the 13,000 on the credit side for Key and Son company. When I press enter, then it shows green on both sides, which means that then the accounts now balance. So with that, we have entered the balances correctly. So just let me remind you that we do not enter the debtors control account and the creditors control account, because the balance for those accounts actually come from the subsidiary ledgers. Okay, so this is how we enter opening balances.